Hey, Mila Moms, Pallavi here with a June Mommy Memoir. I'm going to keep this short. Happy Pride, first of all. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I took most of this month to step back, listen, reflect, reinvigorate myself, rededicate myself, and level up in my allyship to the Black community, because all Black lives matter. I do want to tell you about something that I've been doing that does include a project that I'm doing. However, the reason why I'm telling you guys about that project and why I'm doing this publicly on this mommy memoir is because I truly believe that speaking publicly about our intentions to do better will hold us accountable. So this last month, my good friend Gabrielle Ruiz and I launched season 2 of our podcast called What Are Friends For? And we had an open discussion about Black Lives Matter. On our second episode, we did a double drop in our first week. You can find them wherever you listen to podcasts. And in that episode, she and I, she is a Latina woman and I'm East Indian, so South Asian. And so us being non-Black people of color, it was really important that we sat down and openly discussed without editing, without filtering ourselves about, the privilege that we have as non-Black people of color, as non-Black people. And we need to own our own biases in order to be able to step up in the way that the movement requires. I don't really have much more to say about that. I'm doing whatever is necessary to make that a priority, to make this world a better place for my daughter. And I'm awake, I'm listening, and I'm not going anywhere. So that is my little call to action for myself. And I hope that all of you have been inspired the way that I have this last month. Be safe out there if you're protesting, and thank you for doing the work. And there are plenty of ways to get involved. I'm continuing to keep the link in my Instagram bio as a national list of resources in order to get involved, which brings me to my next topic of discussion, which is the fireworks that are going off behind me in my neighborhood. I'm not really sure what to do about those, but my kid has woken up a couple of times in the middle of the night, and my dog is losing her you-know-what on a regular basis right now. Any tips on what to do about it or how to get through it? Please send them my way. I'm a little at a loss. I'm not really sure what to do. So that's that. That's all I'll say about that. Second thing that I want to talk about, or third thing, is a win from this month. I try to always share a win. And outside of, being very open about staying accountable to the cause and to the movement, is the win that I have at home with my kid. And that this week in particular, was that I started making my own fruit and snack pouches for her. And it was really easy. Here's one of my go-to recipes, if you're interested. It is green apples that I peeled and I cut up, and I just put them on the stove with some warm water, and I turned it into applesauce because it takes like maybe 5 minutes for it to cook through and turn into applesauce. So easy. Put that into the blender with some vanilla, cinnamon, some sunflower seeds, spinach. I hide spinach and everything because it's full of iron and full of vitamin C. And I also put in some, like a couple of scoops of the iron fortified oatmeal. That was something that was recommended to us by our doctor at her 9-month checkup because she was slightly anemic at the time. She's doing great now. Her numbers are up, but hiding things like spinach and sunflower seeds and the oatmeal into whatever she's eating is actually a really great trick to make sure she's getting the iron that she needs. And so she just like grabbed the little pouch because I used, and I used the breast milk storage bags that I used to use like when I was breast pumping and feeding. So those bags come with like adapters. They have like a spoon adapter, they have a little straw adapter. So she just grabbed the bag from me today, put the little straw in her mouth, and she just like gobbled it up. It was so exciting. She loved it. And so that's been a really great go-to, instead of spending the extra cash on getting the ready-made pouches from the health food store, which again are really great. They're really great to have on hand because you never know what the daily is going to look like as a parent until you're in it. So it is nice to have those as a backup, but it's also really easy to make them. And so I've been trying to like throw a few into the freezer once a week or once every couple of weeks if I have time. And that's been really great for us. And it makes me feel good when she eats them. So yeah, that's all I have for this month. I'm gonna keep it brief, even though we're almost at 6 minutes. But either way, I hope you all will connect with me. I love doing these memoirs. It really gives me a chance to reflect and connect with people that I don't know, that I can that I also learn from. I mean, Milo has been such a great resource for me, and I hope that I will continue to be a great resource for you and for them. So reach out. Listen to my podcast. Let me know what you think. Stay vigilant, stay awake. Black Lives Matter, and happy Pride. Be safe, guys.